It is early in the morning, and my best friend told me, make sure to check this out. And not get
Genius Society
spoiled.
members at the same time? I knew this interview was a bad idea. Mr. Screw'em, member 76, sophisticated mechanical
Mr.
aristocrat
Scrum.
and renowned leader. Not to mention,
Ooh, I like this
savior
beat.
of inorganic life throughout the universe. He's as sharp as they come. He'll recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now, if I can just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of broadcasting
hi,
has
Argenti.
been
I still
duly
haven't done your
recognized
quest.
by Noose themselves. Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Owlbert the title of Member 85.
Member 81, Ron May.
Ron May?
Just seemed like a kind and
I didn't even know
person in the
Albert was a
simulated
member of
universe.
the Genius
A little
Society.
distant though, but what if I ask a bad question? Since when does Albert ask bad questions?
This little bird has an active imagination.
Quit daydreaming!
Damn, Herta going right into him.
Start! What are you waiting for? A trailer or something?
I mean, I do like trailers.
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most
Aw,
of the silly
doggo.
members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Buzz.
What are these?
Open zone. Buzz.
Oh, are we getting a new zone?
Class 1 clearance.
We're getting a new zone in the space station! Yay, I love the space station!
It's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not,
Ooh, Ruin May looks
you'll be full of
beautiful.
weaknesses that others can see through.
Why that thing looking so evil though?
A genius move. And how will you counter it?
Oh, we're seeing more Genius Society.
You look troubled. A portrait
Oh!
of internal turmoil.
Dr. Ratio?
Do try to think for yourself.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world.
Ooh.
Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction.
What the hell is happening to Asta?
Annihilation will find you.
What? GLaDOS?
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
I have so many questions! Wow, that's a way to start. Wow, just wow. That legit got me more hyped than most trailers for this game.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and
Ooh, I
good
love this
evening.
theme.
And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered announcer. Welcome to the version 1.6
I love-
Crown of the Mundane
I
and
love
Divine
Herta's
Special
Space
Program.
Station.
On today's program, we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society. Oh, why don't you introduce yourselves? Madam Herta, care to kick us off?
Whatever. Herta here.
Madam Herta, we said, remember, enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Seriously? Fine. Hello, I'm Herta.
now we're talking. And let's not forget the new face on the block, Madam Ron May.
Hello, dear
Ron
viewers.
May, so that's how you
I'm
say her
Ron
name.
May.
I thought it was
suppose
Ruin.
that makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Scroolum. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I thought it was
Pleasure is all
Scroll.
ours. I never thought I'd be interviewing all three of you at the same time. I
And
guess
it doesn't
the
sound like you're
great
having
news
a
was to
fun
finally
time,
recognize
Albert.
my potential.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a
He
scheduled
does
space
emails,
station
that's
visit.
cute.
Lucky for you, we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way, participating in your program was a way of maximizing the utility of our itinerary. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Thank you.
Is that offensive to Albert?
Oh, we saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herta Space Station.
Which I am
Intelligence available
pumped
for
for,
release in the case
because
of the
Herta
following.
Space Station is
Madam
one of my
Ron
favorite
May
areas.
has commandeered one of the space station zones for biological science experiments.
I like to avoid attracting too much attention with my experiments.
Oh my gosh,
And the
your voice
station had
makes
a
me
sealed off
melt.
area available. Herta was kind enough to lend it to me.
Big enough to spread across 3 levels. This area is a brand new domain waiting for us in version 1.6. Welcome to Herta Space Station Seclusion Zone. Due to the secrecy surrounding the zone, there's currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Rebuttal. Your assertion excludes the existence of inorganic life operating
Ah,
in the
no,
area.
it's those damn bugs again.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is set to unfold in this new domain.
Wait, so you still need the seclusion zone, Ron May?
I do. My research has encountered a few anomalies. I was hoping the Trailblazer could do me a small favor.
Favor?
Oh, if you talk to me like that, I'll be
Small.
doing you a number of favors.
I'm not sure about the second one, but this is a golden age for biological science. No problem too big or too small, right? And version 1.6's brand new Trailblaze continuance, Crown of the Mundane and Divine. Trailblazers will encounter Madam Ron May for the first time. They'll need to work closely with her to solve the headaches of Herta Space Station.
For example?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ron May has been cultivating.
I'm afraid that's the nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
So
Not
she's
to
creating
mention,
biological
the space
life.
station is
Oh
hiding
gosh,
more
don't let her
secrets than
create
you might have
Cell.
thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Nothing a small favor can't fix, right?
We got the 3 geniuses here. What could go wrong?
In Mr.
What could
Albert's
possibly
previous
go wrong?
broadcasts, the adoption of a light-hearted tone usually indicates the presence of a formidable challenge.
My beak is sealed. This is a top
He's pretty
secret
much right, though.
experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madam Ron May?
Alright, let's see what she can do. Besides make me melt and get wet with her voice. This is pretty though.
Madam Ron May is an Ice-type character following the path of harmony and member 81 of the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
Biological
That's right.
science, huh?
Biological science is a boundless field. I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
Madam Ron May, I was curious. Is there a story behind your name?
I'm curious
My
as well.
name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating. What a spellbinding tradition.
Wait, does
I
that mean
believe you
you're
may be laying it on a
related
little thick,
to this
Mr.
universe's
Albert. Are you
Raiden
hoping for
May?
something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame Ron May? Trailblazers agree with me.
Then let me remind you that a genius's blessing isn't always a result of generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? You tell me.
Many
Damn!
individuals have a hidden side. Ergo, Trailblazers' encounter with Ron may hold surprises.
Spoiler atomic clock! I think it's time we took a look at what this elegant scholar can do on the battlefield. Don't you?
My basic attack, Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target.
Alright.
While my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies. There's also my ultimate,
Interesting.
Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream, which creates a field.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen.
And one that's taken right out of Don's
Within the field,
ultimate.
allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them with additional ice damage.
You have a knack for exploiting an enemy's weakness, Ron May.
I'll
So...
say, and we didn't even mention her technique, Silken Serenade, which allows the team to automatically trigger an effect equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle. In the simulated
So
universe,
she's
when Ron May
really good
possesses
for
Silken
ice
Serenade,
teams?
and when an ally attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked. The attack ignores weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all enemies. Breaking a weakness can trigger the weakness break
That's
effect that
pretty
corresponds
damn
to the
powerful.
attacker's own type.
Not only that, in the simulated universe, for every blessing possessed, the toughness reducing damage of the current attack is increased, and extra additional ice damage is dealt.
Oh, so she cheats
Oh,
the...
very good.
So she
Sounds
cheats
to
the
me like you have
simulated
an
universe.
interest in testing the simulated universe.
After Trailblazers get to know Ron May, another scholar with connections to the Genius Society will be appearing in this Trailblaze Continuance.
Oh, I assume you're referring to the gentleman with the alabaster head?
Classic Mr.
Alabaster.
Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
What's alabaster?
Gentlemen, my foot.
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
I don't think I'll go
Sounds like
for
you two are well
Ron May.
acquainted. Without further ado, allow me
I
to
mean, when it
introduce
comes to weakness break, I have Silverwolf for that. Alright, let's see what you can do. He's so in focus that he didn't even notice an apple being dropped on him. L plus ratio.
Veritas Ratio, or Dr. Ratio as he's known, is an imaginary type character following
Veritas
the path of the
Ratio.
hunt.
But he
belongs
just
to
has
a
the
different
name
news
Dr.
worshiping
Ratio.
organization, the Intelligentsia Guild.
Which is why I can't stand the sight of him.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various fields who act in isolation. In contrast, the Intelligentsia Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge, allowing for a broad church of followers of Nous who work towards furthering this end.
Question.
What does that mean?
Does the current universe derive greater benefit from the unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure you want to go there?
With the Genius Society
Is that
right
why
there.
Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science, a desire to share scientific knowledge.
So Dr. Ratio
Exactly!
is
Dr.
different
Ratio
from,
presides over
the
a
Genius
total of
Society.
52 academic
I think.
programs.
And yells at people until they burst into tears.
Strict teachers make for good students, and any
Yikes.
student who makes it to the end of a program will be an expert scholar in their respective field.
And an emotional wreck.
Ignorance is an ailment.
You
The
know,
expungement
if
of which
Herda,
only our Dr. Ratio can achieve,
of all people,
and
is
which
saying
entails
that,
necessary hardship.
then this
By
guy
which you
scares
mean
me.
the destruction of any and all self-esteem.
His
I,
creations have helped many worlds
I
look
don't think
beyond
I
their
want to meet
borders
this
and
guy.
step
He
into
would
the
probably
future.
destroy me.
I feel like we
Emotionally,
might
for being an
accidentally be
idiot.
discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known. It's time for us to assess his prowess on the battlefield.
During
Let's
his
see what
basic
you can
attack,
do.
Mind is Might, Dr. Ratio brandishes his codex, dealing imaginary damage to a single target.
Question: why does he carry a codex with him?
Well, intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr.
Bruh!
Ratio's skill, intellectual midwifery, deals imaginary damage to a
What does
single target.
midwifery mean?
While his talent, cogito ergo sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill. As a rigorous academic researcher, Dr. Ratio pays close attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his ultimate, three-step paradox. The good doctor summons a leaning tower and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of maximum pain. The target enemy suffers imaginary damage and is afflicted with Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the target. And when using his technique, Mold of Idolatry, Dr. Ratio creates a dimension and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking
wow,
an
he
enemy within
creates
the
a fake.
dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear those 5 statues are made in his own image. Ergo, Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
Oh, fuck this guy.
To put it mildly,
Also in version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The
Old
elder
friend?
of 2 siblings, very different from the other, yet bound to her all the same. It's Hanya's elder sister, Shui!
Oh, I'm actually interested in this one. She made quite the impression. Those are pretty sick skill animations. Damn, 4 stars.
Shui Yi is a
animations
quantum
that
type
good.
character following the path of destruction, whose original body was replaced long ago with a permanent puppet system. The system was constructed for Shui
So,
Yi on behalf of the Ten
original
Lords Commission.
body.
The commission agreed that for every
So she's
culprit
not
Shui
100%,
apprehended, she would be rewarded with a
mechanical.
half-day's wake span.
A reasonable arrangement.
Better than my one. Like her sister Hanya, Shui Yi is a formidable presence on the battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy. Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration,
on.
can deal quantum.
Did I mishear
He is a
that?
formidable presence on the battlefield. Like her sister Hanya, Shui Yi is a formidable presence on the battlefield.
These two are
Shui Yi's basic
related?
attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy.
Okay.
Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target and adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Shui Yi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Shui Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma are accumulated.
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Shui Yi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy.
She's a
dealing quantum
destruction with
damage.
follow-up
Her
attacks?
ultimate, Divine Castigation, can deal quantum damage to a single target and toughness depletion that ignores
Why is the
weakness
4-star
types.
the one I
more
want the
toughness
most?
depleted, the greater the damage.
Breaking weaknesses irrespective of type.
phew, these Xianzhou natives are cold-blooded.
Wait.
Damage to
Let
a
me
single
hear that again.
quantum damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation, can deal quantum damage to a single target and toughness depletion that ignores weakness types. The more toughness depleted,
Oh!
the greater the damage.
Breaking weaknesses
She
irrespective
breaks
of type.
These
weaknesses
Xianzhou natives
regardless
are
of
cold-blooded.
type?
When
That's...
Shui Yi uses her technique, Summary Execution,
Wow.
to attack an enemy and enter battle, she deals quantum damage to all enemies.
Damn, that makes her really
Yes,
good.
It's time.
Wow.
We talked about version 1.6's banners. During the
Right.
first phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, floral triptych, and a
Ooh,
lost
I might
soul.
actually be tempted, 'cause
Trailblazers
I
can
need more
obtain
Mark
the limited
7s.
5-star
And I
characters Ron
really
May
want
and Blade, respectively.
Shuye.
Not to mention, the 4-star character Shuei will be joining version
Wait.
1.6's first phase
Wait, I'm
character
fine.
warp.
Oh man, he came too
It's the
fast.
bandage guy.
I need to save for Raiden
During
May.
the second phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Pantoray and Nessun Dorma.
Well, I'm definitely not rolling
Trailblazers
on
can
that
obtain
banner.
the limited 5-star characters Dr. Ratio and Kafka, respectively.
I wondered when
Oh,
that lady
double?
might be making a return.
I'll be glad
Wow.
to see the back of her.
Then let's not forget light cones. At 1.6's first phase light cone event,
Wow.
the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, my past self in the mirror,
Kafka
will be boosted.
and,
in the bicone reminiscence light
Kafka
cone event warp,
and
the drop rate of the 5-star
Blade are
light
back.
cone, the unreachable
Did
side,
not
will
expect
also
that.
be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase will also see the 5-star
Bruh.
light cone, the baptism of pure
He has a
fire,
summer-themed
entering the
light cone.
event warp.
Bathing relaxes both the body and the mind. It is of great benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
Check out the yellow ducky.
And
Oh, wow, I
finally,
didn't even
in
notice
the
that.
aforementioned bygone reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone.
I
patience
do
is
not
all you
need this.
will also
My
be boosted.
light cones for her are more than enough.
Light cones, it's been a pleasure.
I think it's time for some mental recuperation. Stay tuned for more updates.
Blade, I want you, but I want the equivalent of Raiden May more. I might do one multi towards Shuye, because she looks really good and really fun. Is this possibly the new Herta space station theme? For the new area we'll be exploring? Honestly, I'll probably do one or two multis towards Shuye. And it'll probably be on Blade's banner, because I do want him
Welcome
more
back, Trailblazers.
than,
now that we've introduced our new characters, it's time to delve deeper
I already
into
forgot how to
1.6. First up,
say,
something that's
May-
about to make a big
the
splash
new
on
Harmony
the space station.
character's name. Oh, that's new. Wait. That one is definitely quantum focused. Oh yeah, definitely quantum focused.
I can see how that would make a big splash.
Do I recall someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation, Madame Ron May did encounter a certain anomaly. An anomaly in the form of a Swarm King prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity, Star Crusher, Swarm King Scaricabaz. Thanks to an incident during the
That's a cool
experiment,
name.
this borehole planet's old crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
There's that light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I kick your butt.
Fool me twice, I kick your butt.
Madame Ron May has shared with us one of her research papers.
Herta, I really need to get you to level
Star
80.
Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz. Analysis of asexual propagation performance induced by specific gene sequences. Let's start with the abstract
Translate.
keywords, shall we?
Ugh, get to the point!
Leave it to me. Starcrusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense propagative capabilities. When in its
Oh, it doesn't
multiplying
even have a
state,
quantum-
the Swarm
well,
King
actually, it
produces
makes
more of
sense
its
it
own
wouldn't have
kind
a
with
quantum
every
like
attack
this.
it sustains.
Wait, every attack? So the swarm just keeps multiplying the more we fight it? Somebody's getting fired.
However, this
Someone's
multiply
getting
state
fired.
is also when the Swarm King is most vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right.
So it's
As
basically the
highlighted in paper's
reverse.
conclusion, maintain your focus on the Swarm King's toughness. Time the weakness break just right, and Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz can be defeated. Furthermore, after completing the 1.6 Trailblaze Continuous mission, Echo of War, Borehole Planet's old crater, will become available.
Oh,
Complete
it's
this
a new
challenge to
Echo of
obtain
War
the
boss.
advanced trace level up material, past evils of the Borehole Planet disaster.
Interesting.
Are all biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation, it is reasonable to conduct such experiments within a sealed-off area.
Fear not. There are some sweet and lovable characters too. In a bid to boost the space station's research developments,
They're so
Trailblazers have been
cute.
assigned an important mission. Nurture and care for the newly arrived little life forms.
I'm counting on you, friends.
There won't be any accidents or anomalies this time, right?
Probably not. Look how adorable these little guys are. In the Critter Pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the Nurturing Manual. They can learn cultivation specifics and successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures.
Aww.
See these little critters explore
Can
and
they
frolic
follow
in
us?
the cabin is enough to put a smile on the face of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in gratifying emotional and physical responses.
Yep.
Conclusion, a profoundly ingenious construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process might even result in mutations and special breeds.
Ooh,
and just between
interesting.
us, during the event, Trailblazers have the chance to transform into and experience what it's
We
like
get to
be
play as
Peppy.
Peppy.
Interesting. Maybe I should add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Oh no.
Speaking of the simulated universe, this update is a real game changer with significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the
Another
simulated
one?
universe with brand new DLC, Gold and Gears.
Ron May played a major role in this update.
Indeed.
Ron
In
May,
simulated
Ron May,
universe,
gotta
Gold
remember,
and
that's how
Gears,
you say
Ron
it.
May has developed a simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27, Emperor Rupert.
Emperor Rupert was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius
Oh
Society.
wow.
It proclaimed itself Emperor and initiated the widely known Machine Empire Crisis,
Machine Empire
the First
Crisis?
Emperor's War.
First Emperor's
The
War.
war serves as an excellent historical source for Ionic research.
First
This
I've heard
latest
of it.
update adds the path of erudition and daringly experiments with separating dice from paths.
The dice come with
Oh,
6
so
slots
it's
for equipping
related to
various
Swarm
dice-based effects.
Disaster.
By collecting Trailblaze secrets, you can unlock even more dice-based effects. As Trailblazers delve deeper into the challenges, they can acquire more powerful dice faces and unlock new ways to play. Trailblazers can swap out the faces on their dice, combining effects from multiple paths to create unprecedented, powerful buff combinations. For example, when using Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the nihility, you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You could assemble a die that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields higher rewards in battles, or one that incorporates both effects.
Clear golden
Interesting.
gears and voila! Neural impulse is all yours. Use it to unlock different talents and increase your combat gains.
In other words, it mirrors the ability tree found in the simulated universe.
Get ready for a thrilling addition to version 1.6
Okay, so it basically
of the
makes
simulated
this a
universe.
little
The
easier.
intracognition system. When moving across the simulated universe board, self-consciousness changes may be triggered, leading to diverse story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the storylines through continuous gameplay, ultimately unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the eons.
Count your blessings! A new simulated universe to explore. Trailblazers, I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Wait, is this
Now
just
that we've covered
is
the
this an
major
expansion
updates
to
in the
Swarm
simulated universe,
Disaster,
it's time to talk
or
about a special invite. In version
Or is it
1.6,
just a brand
Trailblazers will
new
receive an
mode
invitation from the
like
Department of
Swarm
Ecology
Disaster?
to participate in a special test.
The Department of Ecology? Ugh, What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct scent
Scent
plugin
triggers?
yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently unlock Despair Mode.
Despair mode? I hear
Shall I give you
Trailblazers are
despair?
seasoned trash can explorers. I'm sure their noses can handle it.
That one
Don't be
was
so sure.
actually pretty
The
good.
difficulty curve isn't for the faint of heart, which is why we'd like to remind all Trailblazers that the illusions created by these scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're
That
well
looked like it
prepared
did a
before engaging
shitload
in
of
battle.
damage.
Example: deploy distinct scent plugins before commencing the simulated trial to attain varied bonuses in battle.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent, say cedarwood, and you might just encounter some familiar friends.
What's this? A garlic-flavored, abundant ebon deer?
Garlic
That sounds
flavor.
delicious.
Hey, snap out of it! Need I remind everyone?
I guess you can make
the
them
scents may
sound
be
like
tempting,
food.
but it's crucial to exercise self-control. Version 1.6 will also see the return of the planar fisher and rum of the
Nice.
strange events. During these events,
one I go
successfully
for, I'm not
challenging the
sure.
simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion will yield double rewards for a set number of
Ooh,
times.
and Realm
Conclusion.
of the Strange. Yay!
Relaxation and fun await.
We ain't done with you yet. Remember Mr. Cien from the Cienjo La Fu? He recently acquired a talking parrot called Yotza that can blur truth with falsehood.
It's you, isn't it?
What? Slander! As I was saying, Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. Cien and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Permanent challenge?
A permanent
You mean
mode?
like
Oh,
the
it's not
Forgotten Hall?
temporary?
Not exactly. In Pure Fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat
Oh,
an
right,
enemy.
they talked about
At the end
this
of
in
each
one of
battle,
the
highest score achieved in that
in one of the
challenge will be
updates on
recorded.
Twitter.
Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rack up a high score. Each phase of Pure Fiction
what you're
comes
saying
with its
is
own
Erudition's
set of buff
time has
effects for
come.
Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation to maximize points.
Observation indicates that high scores hinge on the right cure. Conclusion: consider the nature of enemies and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Goodness, said it better myself. A quick update, folks. In each phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar jades. And guess what? Completing specific stages for the first time will earn you
Oh, I
the
can get
4-star
my-
character links.
Yes!
Whoa.
I'm gonna have
720
I'm gonna
stellar
have
jades?
E6 links!
You heard
Let's
it here
go!
first. In version 1.6, Forgotten Hall, Memory
Even
of
though I
Chaos
don't use her
is set
that
to
much.
expand with stages 11 and 12.
Because
Securing a 3-star victory in these new
Let's be real.
stages grants an
My,
extra
my
120
precious
stellar
E2
jades. Combine
light
that with the first 10
cone,
stages, and looking at
Fushwan
a
is just
grand
way too
total
good.
of 720 stellar jades. Trailblazers who complete these 2 permanent challenge modes can also earn a new currency.
New
Which
currency?
they can exchange for items like self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Ooh,
Sounds
self-modeling resin?
But are Trailblazers seriously expected to take on more permanent challenges each time there's a new version? That's gonna eat into our simulated universe testing time, you know.
Hold your horses, Madam Herda. These 2 permanent game modes will be seeing changes of their own in the update schedule. From version 1.6 onwards, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure Fiction will be updated in rotation. Every Memory of Chaos update will be followed 2 weeks later by a Pure Fiction event. Subsequently, 2 weeks after that, a new Memory of Chaos will start.
In
So,
which case, each version contains 3 such updates, meaning that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum of 2,160 stellar jades across the Forgotten Hall and Pure Fiction events.
that
In addition,
is
the
a
availability
lot.
of each phase of Memory
Damn.
of Chaos will be extended from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos starts, the previous phase will still be available. The same is also true of Pure Fiction.
Ergo, Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience challenge gameplay.
You got
Challenging
it. And I almost
gameplay
forgot
would be the
about
technical
another
term, I
significant new
believe.
feature in version 1.6. Get ready for the Forgotten Hall auto clear function.
Yes!
With the 1.6 update, Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars. Upon achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding stages. Just a heads up that stage 7 is currently the highest stage that Trailblazers can start their challenge.
Whoa! In other words, as long as I've achieved a 3-star victory in Stage 7, and I attain the same victory in any given Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos update, I can get my hands on rewards for the previous 6 stages?
Oh, that will save me so
Another
much
Trailblazer
time.
time saver, it would seem.
That's not all. The 1.6 update will further improve the user-friendliness of the team setup in the Forgotten Hall.
How
As
so?
Trailblazers progress through stages in Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos, the team setup from the previous stage will be carried over by default. Plus, with the new team
Wait, what
setup
does that
switching
mean?
and one-click clear functions, lineups can be adjusted at the drop of a hat.
Impressive. It seems that optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm priority.
Absolutely. And guess what else? Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training, allowing
Tell me
Trailblazers
more.
to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain materials.
Wait, how?
What
I missed?
Guess what else? Version 1.
Is a firm priority.
Absolutely. And guess what else? Version 1.6 will
Oh,
also ease
login.
the completion difficulty
Login
of
can
daily
count as
training,
one of them now.
allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain material stages.
This might require further explanation.
What do you
Simply
mean?
put, even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material stages to gather leveling materials for their characters.
Oh, that's
And
handy.
of course, where would 1.6 be without the
Yay!
ever-exciting check-in event?
Gift of
Participating in the
Odyssey.
Gift of Odyssey event allows Trailblazers to get their hands on 10 warps.
I think the Trailblazers will be looking forward to this one.
This is quite the fire update.
I saw it coming.
Alrighty. It's that time already, folks. A big shout out to all our Trailblazers for their incredible love and support.
Nani?
Honkai Star Rail recently garnered incredible awards and nominations. On behalf of the project team, I, Albert, would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the interruption. You are now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Oh.
It has
I
come
hate
to
this
my
guy
attention
already.
that your broadcast today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with myself. If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr. Ratio!
The dissemination and sharing of knowledge, as well as truth, is imperative. I, in my
I would
esteemed
never get along
capacity,
with this guy.
demand that every Trailblazer be given access to a proper education. When version 1.6's Pantaray event warp becomes available, every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous.
Wait, what?
With this,
You have
I
to be
bid you
joking.
farewell.
No.
And
I
as
had-
Limited, who has his Pantaray event
I
warp
had
becomes
to-
available, every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio.
No way.
Every version
There's
Trailblazer
no
be
way.
given access
No
to a
frickin'
proper
way.
education. When version 1.6's Pantaray event warp becomes available, every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me.
We're getting Dr.
Sheer
Ratio
tyranny
for
of will,
free?
I shall become ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
And there we have it, folks. The esteemed Dr. Ratio. So, I think we've covered all the content for version 1.6. Thank you.
What? What? Free! We are getting a free, limited, 5-star character that just came out. Genshin has never done something like that. Not on their anniversary, not on New Year's. Well, actually, this update would take place during New Year. Oh my gosh, how fire is the anniversary going to be?
Once again to our three geniuses.
This is the best. This is the best Hoyoverse game.
But don't go anywhere just yet now.
I'm a
Stay
diehard
tuned for
Honkai
an
Impact
IPM
3rd, but
bonus
oh
program.
my gosh.
Here comes Sunday.
I thought it was Friday today.
Question. Does
I am in
IPC
absolute
not
shock.
rest at the weekend?
Right? That's 2 full days of simulated universe
free,
testing.
limited,
Trailblazers, you know what to do.
5-star character.
I'm not talking about the weekend, y'all. I'm talking about our next special guest.
I take it back what I said, Dr. Ratio. You're awesome. The fact that you are giving yourselves to us. How amazing is the anniversary going to be? How amazing is the anniversary going to be? Lane, you weren't wrong. I am so glad I did not see any spoilers for this. My mind is just completely blown. And you know the funny thing? The way they phrased it, they didn't even say, "Oh, we won #1 at Game Awards."
The family's Charmony Festival Conference. I'm your host, Albert. This once-in-an-Amber Era event is near at hand.
Amber
The
Era?
eyes of the universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities, Penacony.
Oh,
Tonight,
it's a tease
we'll
to
be bringing you all
Penacony.
the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family at Penacony,
The family?
Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Hello!
I am Sunday.
Welcome, good
You're rather
sir.
hot.
Your presence here lights up our humble studio.
You are too kind, Mr. Owlbert. If it were not for the IPM's generous invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to introduce your audience to our festival, nor its location. That is to say, Penacony. Penacony is located in the Asdana
Oh
star
my gosh,
system.
how?
It is a
How?
holiday destination of
I
universal
can't get over
repute.
the limited 5-star.
Known to many as the planet of festivities. Our guests will be staying in the Reverie.
I guess
a
I'll
luxurious
have
hotel
a
where one
strong
may
follow-up
travel freely between
character.
reality
I
and
guess I better
dreamscape,
get to farming
basking in
that
dreams that are uniquely
the follow-up
yours.
domain
I'm
area.
curious, what makes this festival different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Penacony tradition with a long history, and we have built on that foundation to achieve something
Ooh, I can't wait
truly
to see
extraordinary.
Penacony.
The family on Penacony has, for the first time, issued public invitations to various factions of the cosmos, welcoming them to partake in our magnificent ceremony. Members of the 5 great families, which together make up the
So I
family
am
on
going
Penacony,
To
as
have
well as staff members of the Reverie,
a very
are
strong
united in welcoming
hunt.
the universe to our home.
Rumor has it that
Imaginary.
your sister, the cosmic superstar Miss Robin, is set to perform at the ceremony.
You heard correctly. On behalf of the family,
Ooh,
Robin will be singing at
pretty.
the opening of the festival in honor of the Eon of Harmony. My sister has already arrived in Penacony, and dress
Must
rehearsals
be a
are well
future
underway.
5-star.
Our guests are in for quite the show.
Miss Robin's participation will undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more dazzling. Mr. Sunday, would you be able to divulge any details about the festival's preparations?
All manner of preparations are unfolding as we speak. The
Aw,
Reveille's
Misha
renovation
looks
works are
cute.
drawing to a close, and so too is its human resources overhaul. Our level of service will be better than ever.
You're gonna be a
Separately,
villain, aren't
we have
you?
introduced performers and service personnel from the Iris family to Penacony's principal.
That almost looked like Kiana to me for a second. That can't be Kiana.
Scenic areas and
Not
leisure
enough,
facilities.
not enough fanfare.
I'm sure they will help our guests to feel right at home. Needless to say, safety is our primary concern. And so, the
Dolly
devoted and
here?
courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the festival. Danger does not exist in
Wow, they're
Penacony's
showing a
streets,
lot.
and the family promises that the
showing
safety
a
of every
lot
guest is
here.
guaranteed. Of course, the family is also forgiving.
Duke
Perhaps you are a
Inferno
member
is...
of the Annihilation Gang, or even the Stellaron Hunters.
Oh, we're
If you
gonna get to
cherish
see
dreams and uphold
Sam
benevolence,
from that one
Penacony
character
welcomes
trailer.
your arrival. Since issuing the invitations, we have received many replies from various organizations throughout the universe. Today will be the first time we are publishing the guest list.
All in the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord. He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stone Hearts, Mr. VtuberEN. Explore, understand, establish, and
Wow,
connect.
so many new
Together,
characters.
the nameless carry forward the trailblazing will of Akavili and build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Miss Himiko, along with the entire crew, will soon be facing
Why did I
Penacony
think it'd be
with
someone
their
new for a
presence.
moment?
Trading knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic
Has to be
network
Dr.
of
Ratio.
shared resources. The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Veritas Ratio.
So all of those
We think
must be their
therefore
light
we
tones
are,
then.
and memories are proof of existence. She's committed to safeguarding and sharing these memories and able to journey beyond the corporeal into the cosmos. Hails from the Garden of Recollection, it's none other than the Memo Keeper herself, Miss Black Swan.
I'm very
In the
curious of her
uncaring
now.
expanse of the cosmos, elation exists as a balm for sorrow. Forever resilient,
Another
never
elation?
disheartened, ceaselessly untearful, endlessly present, and here representing the masked fools, Sparkle! Following the path of the hunt.
Wait, I thought
journeying
Sparkle
from one
was a
planet to another,
quantum
upholding
harmony.
justice, eradicating evil, and then doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long. Representing the Galaxy Rangers, Miss Acheron. Take the
Acheron.
stage once more.
On behalf of the family, I hereby warmly welcome
Oh,
our
I'm
guests
gonna
to
be
participate
saving
in this,
so hard for
our
her.
grand celebration. Penacony awaits you.
Oh, one more thing. Ooh, it looks so fun. Okay, let's go back a
Along with the
bit.
entire crew, shared resources. The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia and all in the service of the
If you cherish dreams
let's
and
look at
uphold
this.
benevolence, Penacony welcomes your arrival.
So is it possible all these characters
Since
here
issuing the invitations,
or light
we have
tones
received
were
many
actually
replies
nah,
from
they
various
wouldn't make Sam
organizations
a
throughout the
4-star.
universe. Today will be the first.
In the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord. He's an executive from the IPC Strategic
I gotta see
Investment
this
Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stone Hearts, Mr. VtuberEN.
VtuberEN.
Understand, establish, and connect. Together, the nameless carry forward the trailblazing will of Akavili.
I thought
and build
these might be
bridges
related
between the
to,
stars.
like,
The
release
navigator of
date
the Astral
order.
Express, Miss Himiko, along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence. Trading knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic network of shared resources. The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Veridus Ratio. Now,
Wait a sec.
limitations
Now,
through
it says
academic
erudition
network
here,
of
but
shared
Ratio is
resources.
obviously a hunt
Renowned
character.
scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr.
At least
Veridus Ratio.
I think Ratio
We
is
think,
hunt.
therefore we are. And memories are proof of existence. She's committed to safeguarding and sharing these memories and able to journey beyond the corporeal into the cosmos. Hails from the Garden of Recollection, it's none other than the Memo Keeper herself, Miss Black Swan.
Some people compared her
In the
to
uncaring
Siri
expanse
from
of the cosmos,
Honkai
Elation
Impact 3rd,
exists as a
which
balm for
maybe?
sorrow. Forever resilient, never disheartened, ceaselessly untearful, endlessly present, and here representing the masked fools, Sparkle! Following the path of the hunt, journeying
Galaxy
from one planet to
Rangers.
another, upholding justice, eradicate.
Wait,
path of
wait,
the
wait.
masked
I have to hear
Sparkle! Following the
Archeron's.
path of the hunt,
How do you say
journeying
your
from
name?
one planet to another, upholding justice, eradicating evil, and then doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long, representing the Galaxy Rangers, Miss Acheron.
Acheron.
Takes the
Acheron. That's how
stage
you
once
say
more.
it. Her name.
On behalf
Now,
of the family,
let me see,
I hereby
'cause
warmly
Dr.
welcome our
Ratio-
guests to participate in this.
I
our
thought was hunt. Yeah, okay, so it has nothing to do with
Exactly.
that.
On behalf of the family, hold benevolence.
And build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express.
Okay,
Miss
so
Himiko.
that's
For sorrow, forever
That's
resilient,
everything.
never disheartened. Is for their support.
yeah. I'm. It's ending on this screen. I can't believe we are getting a free limited 5-star character for basically the equivalent of New Year's. And not only that, it's one that just came out. I mean, just wow. Wow. I guess I have reason to farm the follow-up set, or maybe the imaginary set? I don't know. Either way, I gotta get to farming. Alright, everyone. That was my reaction to Honkai Star Rail's version 1.6 update. And Lane, you were damn right that I am glad I did not check this out. I am so glad I did not get spoiled on any of this. And I'm also glad I had the energy to react. Alright, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me, how hyped are you for version 1.6? No, future versions. If this is what we're getting for New Year's, what on earth are they cooking for the anniversary? For the anniversary, are we going to be able to choose any limited 5-star? My mind. All right, everyone, again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Tell me your thoughts on all of this. And I got to get to uploading this ASAP. Thank you all so much for your time. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!